first I want to start with, I want to ask you about like that time you moved to Vegas and the reasons why because I live in Sacramento, and I remember talking to you, and, it's about like, we had similar ideas of why we were doing this, and I know you're back. And so how was that experience for you? Like trying to find the best life for you and your family within the life that you exist in, right?
I remember this conversation, and I'll tell you what, the kindest way for me to talk about that is it was a life lesson. It was a learning experience. It did not work out the way we wanted. It was one of those business opportunities that looked great on paper, but at the end of the day, what adrenalized the whole move, me moving my family to Vegas, was fear of the show. There was a giant rumor going down, which I upheld, that the show is probably not going to make it through the next.
Oh, interesting.
Next year. And Lisa and I kind of put our heads together, and she's a retired dancer, and it's not like she's going to go dance on Broadway to make a check right now. So we were like, let's do business. Let's do it. Let's throw all our eggs into this basket and try it. And we moved to Vegas pretty quick, tried to open up this fitness facility. And as luck would have it, J-Lo and J-Rod were financing a very, very similar project about a mile down the road in Summerlin in Vegas.
Oh,
and
come
just
on.
ripped us up. Like we blew it up. It was going pretty well, and it just took us out of business.
Wow.
They offered for a nickel what we were offering for a dime. And
right.
We stayed out there because the boys were already ingratiated in their school. I didn't want to move them again. I've had a lot of guilt as a dad for moving my kids around so much. So I drove my butt back and forth to Vegas for 2 years, every weekend.
Wow.
And most of that time I knew that this business was not going to happen.
Last. Yeah.
Sure.
So we licked our wounds, and they were some deep rooted wounds, and we moved back here to 2000 Oaks, and by the grace of God, we're doing great, and the boys love their school. They're
awesome.
thriving as students and as boys. They're doing great. So it was tough. I can't sugarcoat it. It was a hard.
Yeah.
Not everything works. It was no fault of our
No,
own.
that's okay. I mean, listen, there's a few great things that you said, right? The one thing is making the decision out of fear and scarcity, right? You can't ever make a decision that way because usually it doesn't work out. But
bad incentive.
Yeah, but you guys did it, and you learned from it and you grew from it, and that's all you can do with something like that.
We grew.
Trust me, I've had about 3 of those, Eric, that are just, that you like. It took me years not to think about it and want to throw up.
Yeah, it stings.
You know what I mean?
It really does.
It does. So.
But we did when we first started telling our friends and family that we were going to do this. Like, friends were calling me up saying, "Are you guys all right? Like, are you getting a divorce? Like, you're sending your family to Vegas?" And I was like, "No. The reason we're doing this is because we're good. We're tight, and we can weather this storm. We can do this."
Right. It's an adventure.
I work in Burbank. I can get on a plane and be in Vegas in like 45 minutes. It's actually a less of a commute than from Burbank to Thousand Oaks. I can almost 100%. Get to Vegas in the same amount of time on a Southwest.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
But we it strengthened us as a couple and as a family. And my boys to this day are like, that was cool.
The adventure.
Then we just
totally.
And we would go to the Red Rock Casino and bowl and hang out and have fun. And
yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, you make the best of a bad situation, and we tried.
100%.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.